Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in this morning, hoping to help you kick off the week and get it started on a positive and progressive note. What I want to talk to you briefly about this morning is gaining somewhat of a lucid understanding of the law of attraction. The law of attraction probably became universally popular when the film or the movie or the documentary The Secret came out. That's when a lot of people had heard of it, but it's nothing new. It's been around for a long time. It is actually, and this is what I want to share with you, the law of attraction is actually a secondary law to one of the laws, one of the seven universal laws, which is the law of vibration. And one of the reasons why a lot of people don't get the results they're looking for when they attempt to practice the law of attraction is that they don't understand it in its totality. They have a limited perspicacity of it, and they tend to misapply the concepts or apply erroneous concepts because they don't understand it. The law of attraction functions underneath the law of vibration. The law of attraction basically says like attracts like. So in other words, you have to be at a certain vibration to attract things that are within the realm or scope of that particular vibration or that particular frequency. When you're on a high frequency, you have a high vibration, which is a more positive state of being. In your self-awareness, you're able to actually, if someone were to ask you how you're doing and you say, I'm doing awesome, then that's simply an awareness of your current spiritual state or your current state of vibration. And the thing is, all of these things work universally. So what happens in the law of vibration is, first of all, the universe is set in absolute order. It's set in order, and where you find chaos is when people attempt to operate in a particular sphere outside of harmony with a particular law. In other words, if you're looking for wealth, but you're consistently focusing on the negative, and that goes both ways. I tell people all the time, what your subconscious recognizes has nothing to do with positive or negative. In other words, just because you're saying you don't want something doesn't mean that your subconscious interprets that and produces the like result. What your subconscious interprets is the consistent focus on whatever it is that you don't want. And so you actually end up producing the behavior, making the decisions, having the energy that attracts the very thing you don't want. What you have to do, I tell people all the time, you get what you are. You don't get what you wish for. You don't get what you are waiting on or wanting. What you're praying for, you get what you are. So if you want something that you don't have and you have consistently not been able to get it, then you have to look at yourself and find out how are you functioning as far as vibration is concerned. The law of vibration is very real. It's an immutable law. It's one of the immutable laws. You cannot transcend it, meaning that it is going to be in effect in your life no matter what. It's like the level of vibration you find yourself on is going to produce what that level is capable of producing. You can't have peace, harmony, develop wealth, grow businesses, sustain healthy, positive relationships functioning on a low frequency, which produces a low vibration. It is absolutely impossible. Low frequencies and low vibrations places you down in a place where you are subject to anything that can happen negative, and you don't have any protection. The way you actually protect yourself from negative things happening in your life on a consistent basis is by raising your vibration, by raising the frequency through which you function on. And that comes from a state of mind, a state of being, a state of existing. I call it functioning in a supreme state. It's where you have a foundation of gratitude and appreciation. You start out with a foundation of gratitude and appreciation. You wake up every morning and you look for that reason that you have in life to be grateful. And there's always plenty of reasons to be grateful. I don't care where you're at and what you're going through. There are some things that you have that you can be grateful for and appreciative for. When you set that, that sets the course of your day. Anytime you come into something negative, always refer back to those things you have to be grateful for. Refer back to the idea of understanding that you have the capacity to change your reality by your choices and by your decisions and by how you choose to interpret them, what you give power to, and how you respond. When you stop reacting to things and you start responding in the medical world, I'm going to be very brief here. In the medical world, you have terms that are diametrically opposed, and the two ends, they're polarities. One is response, one is react. When they say someone has a reaction to something, it's negative. It means that the body didn't respond to it well. When they say the body's responding, that's positive. And it's the same thing in the real world. When you're reacting to something, it's instinctive. It's normally with an a flippant interpretation of a circumstance and situation. You're reacting, not responding. Responding has the inference of being able to rationalize, think it out, interpret it, and always interpret it in the positive. No matter what you're going through, no matter what situation you're in, there's always a way to look at it and find the positive. The first positive is you have the capacity within yourself to change it. You have the capacity to create a new reality. You have a capacity to take what's happening in your life right now, take the good out of it, grow from it, and create something better. You have that capacity with every circumstance and situation that you enter into, bar none. So that's the positive. You find the positive, stop interpreting the negative, start understanding that life isn't happening to you, it's responding to you. It's responding to your frequency and your vibration. If you're not able to effectively apply the law of attraction, it's because your vibrations or your frequency is off, and you are not going to be able to do it no matter how much you wish. The law of attraction isn't about wishing anyway. The law of attraction is about finding the right state to achieve those things that you desire to achieve. And like attracts like. And so you can't be negative and attract things positive. You can't be walking around telling yourself this story about why you can't do things and who's stopping you from doing things and all of these other reasons why you can't get something done and then expect something to happen for you. There's no wish list. There's no wait list. There is simply the law of vibration, the law of attraction that sits up and dictates specifically. It is called a law because it works the same way every time. There's no variances, and it works the same for every person. There is no favoritism in the universe. The only difference between you and someone else is how they are interpreting their situations and how they are responding or reacting to them. It's the same thing with you. If you want to change your reality, you've got to learn how to interpret your circumstances in a manner that allows you to be the creator, to be in charge, to be the one who will impact the circumstance instead of having the circumstance impact you. It's that simple. There are certain things in life you don't control. Some things are coming, but you control how you respond, which in turn dictates the reality and the overall consequence. Cause and effect comes into play behind it all, because the decisions you make when you respond is going to produce an effect. The cause will always produce an effect. There is no effect without a cause. You want to change the effect, you change the cause. You want to change what you're attracting consistently in your life, you have to change your vibrations. That's it for now. I just wanted to drop in and kind of share that with you because, you know, just looking and hearing a lot of people confuse the law of attraction with just sitting down writing a wish list. And it's not. It's about being in harmony with the very thing that you desire to have. You have to be in harmony with the right frequency and the right vibration in order to receive it. You can't have a negative mindset and produce things that are positive on a consistent basis. It's just simply not going to happen. Love you guys. As I always say, I'm on a down E. I encourage you to do the same things. As for now, I'm out. I'll check back in with you guys a little bit later. Peace.